It's been a very long time since I made a video. Wow, it's been since H2O, what is that, like over a month now? Anyway, today we're gonna have a track weekend prep. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I have a track day. Actually it's gonna be a track weekend, so it's tomorrow and Sunday. So it's Saturday, Sunday, it's 2 days of track day. And I am super extremely late to prep my car, but the only thing I need to do is just flush my brake fluid, because if you guys remember last time when I went to Global Time Attack, I completely lost my brakes, and that's because I had stock brake fluid. So today I'm just gonna be putting this the brake fluid on. It's gonna be racing brake fluid, and this has a higher temperature boiling point. So I already have my STI and jack stands. All the wheels are off. I also took the wheel spacers off, of course, because I don't want to be racing with the wheel spacers. And I am doing this the old-fashioned way, which is the two-man job. I do have a power bleeder, but I don't know if it fits there. And plus, the power bleeder has fungus or mold or whatever like inside of it, so I'm definitely not going to be using that. So I am going to be doing it the old-fashioned way. Pour some there, have someone inside pumping the brakes, and then I'm going to bleed the brakes. And then hopefully I have everything's going to be racing fluid. Now, the way that we do this, a lot of people think that you pour some here, and the first one that you should do, like the first caliper that you should bleed is the one that is farthest away from the car, which will be the back rear passenger, which will be that over there. And then you go to there, and then you go here, and then you go there, because it has to be, everything has to be the farthest from that point to this point. But if you guys look into your STI engine bay, those lines right here, they actually go to this right here, and this is where it gets distributed on all four tires. So because the point of is right here, so you're basically going to be, the farthest one is going to be the driver's side wheel, and then we're going to go to the passenger side rear wheel, and then we go to that wheel, and then we go this wheel. Now oh, before we start this, I got something new. I got coilovers. Yes, finally I got some coilovers. It was a really good deal. I don't know if you guys follow T-Rex Chuck. He got rid of his STI, and he basically used his coilovers for possibly, I don't know, like 2 months or something like that. He barely drove the car, so he gave it to me for a very great deal. I couldn't pass it up, so I finally will have some coilovers. And yeah, hopefully the coilovers is going to help me get better times at autocross. I'm not going to be able to have the track dates for tomorrow because it's way too late for that. Also, that track weekend is going to be one of the last track weekends for the season. I live on the East Coast, so as soon as it gets cold, like, all the stuff kind of stops. No more autocross, not too many track days, but it's going to be amazing weather because it's like 40 degrees right now. And as you guys can see, I'm wearing beanies and jackets all over again, and it's gonna be should be good. My brakes should be holding on because it's colder. The car should be running better, and it's great boost weather. So anyways, I have to get the help of my wife to go inside the car so we can start bleeding these brakes. Alright, so far I've done the back wheels. I'm going to the front wheels now. So far I have got all this out. So and if you guys know, there's actually two nipples. There's one in the back and there's one in the front. What I do, because the back goes first, the line goes into the back first, I bleed the back one first so it gets filled up with fluids, and then I filled up the front one afterwards, so it kind of like keeps pushing this way, and then everything is nice and filled up with brand new fluids. And then this is what I do. Have my little thing right here. I'll make sure I fill it up almost to the top, and then my wife is inside somewhere in there. You can't barely see her. She's pumping the brakes, and then I open up the nipple. Fluid goes in here, and that's pretty much it. And then we just keep going. It's just a little bit time consuming, and that's all to it, pretty much. The back ones will take the most because it's the farthest ones out. So that one I did most. Then I did that one back here. Now I'm going to do that one, because if it goes from the reservoir to that little, well, it goes from here to that little thing there, it goes from there and all the way back somewhere around here. And then I'm going to do that one because it's the closest to that point over there. And this thing is already pushed in, already pushed over there. So I'm going to go with this one now. I already done the two back ones. Let's do the front ones now. Well, everything is done, and basically have lost light. And yeah, it kind of sucks. It's freaking freezing, and all I have left is just put my wheels back on so you guys can see it. Just did tiny little bit of spills here and there. Nothing in the paint, which is very important. That is filled up to the top right there, and hopefully everything is good to go, because I need those brakes to be powerful tomorrow. And yeah, let me put the wheels back on. I'm gonna take it for a test drive, and then we go from there. Oh, one more thing. I took off my Send Newts stickers. I have plans to put something else, but I don't know what else I'm going to put here. Also, I have to fill up my trunk with the stuff that I need. I have chairs. I don't know if I'm going to take this little canopy thing over there. I'm not sure if I'm completely allowed, but I'll take it, put it in the back seat. I'm not taking my back seats off. I'm just taking all the stuff from the trunk, and then we go from there. Well, I'm done. It's extremely cold outside. Whew. All right, so tomorrow is the track day. I don't know if you guys can see me because it's pretty dark. Ooh, tomorrow's track day. Starts track weekend. Tomorrow is November 11, which is Veterans Day, and it's my day because I'm a veteran. But I'm gonna be tracking. So I'll be tracking with NASA. And the only problem is that I'm going to start from the bottom, from HPDE 1. And I contacted them telling them that I have done a bunch of track days before, but because I've never done it with them, they said they wanted me to start at the bottom, and then from there they say, depending on my instructor, they can jump me up to HPD 2 or HPD 3 depending on my skills, which I hope are good. Guessing. Change my brake fluid, so hopefully that's not a problem for tomorrow or this weekend. I really haven't done anything else from the car from last Global Time Attack. Yeah, I guess this is it. I already got the car packed. I put 2 of my stock tires in there just in case. Got my little canopy thing, helmet, and I gotta make sure I charge on my batteries. One thing that I will say, I'm not entirely sure if I'm able to record from inside the car or my little GoPro that I put on my helmet, because you know, I'm guessing people that start from like the bottom HPD 1, maybe they don't want them to have any distractions. But hopefully I can jump from there to a different to a higher category, and then basically just practice, have some seat time. I will have an instructor with me at first because I have to, and then that instructor will tell me if I go higher or I need some more help, which, you know, it doesn't matter. Seat time, anybody can help make me better. That's the number one goal, is to get better, and hopefully when I compete next year I can have some kind of podium. But yeah, but this is where I'm going to end this video. I hope you I know I haven't been recording, haven't posted a video in a long time, but I hope you guys subscribe if you are not a subscriber. Just consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.